Let me just make this short and simple. Wing Chun is the way to go for a lot of reasons. I learned some of those reasons the hard way when I was younger. So I've been in martial arts since I was in elementary school. My art of choice was Hapkido. I did it in two different places. I grew up in the Midwest, so I did a lot of Hapkido there. And then when I came here, I sought that art again. And for the first many, many years, loved it for a really long time. As someone else was talking earlier about Hapkido, it's a Korean art. It's based on Aikido. It means coordinated energy. It deals with trying to use your opponent's energy against them. And so that's the propaganda. The reality of it is you needed to be athletic. You needed to be relatively strong. It was a lot of jabbing and trying things, so it was super technique based. I learned the martial art because I was competitive in sports and always wanted to score a lot of goals. I played a lot of hockey and soccer. But being a shorter stature person, you're competing with people who are generally bigger and larger than you, like Adam, and I didn't want to be afraid of him. So I figured if I could kick his butt on the field, then I wouldn't be afraid of him running into him and all those sorts of things. So they correlated really well. Boy, did I learn a lot in the past 6 months just being in Wing Chun at your school, at the Dragon Institute. It's been amazing. I wasn't looking for it for me. I was looking for it for my son, who's also a practitioner now here at Wing Chun. He's been in 3 styles already. The first style was a basic Taekwondo. The next style was a Kempo sort of style. And then the third style was going to be Jiu-Jitsu. And so we went and we studied it online and looked at it. Yeah, it looks kind of interesting. We went and took a class. And so the class, to me, looked like a big wrestling class. And so I wrestled in high school and I wrestled in junior high, and I was like, there's no way at my age I'm doing that because I'm going to get hurt first. He's not going to get hurt as a high schooler, but the older people are going to get hurt relatively quickly. So after taking that class, I was like, we're not doing this. This just looks like a big wrestling class to me. And so we started to look a little more, and we live in Dana, so I had probably been by the Dragon Institute, I don't know, 1,000 times. I'm all, that looks interesting. That looks interesting. Hey, that looks interesting. Wow, that school's still there. It looks interesting. And so we went in one day, and what it looks like from the outside was totally different than what I expected from the inside, or what I saw on the inside. And it was great. It was amazing. It was super welcoming. The one thing that I will tell everybody, and let me just cut to the chase, it's all about the efficiency. Everything else is a technique, and if you're not athletic, you're not going to be good at it. In Wing Chun, what I learned was the bigger person did not always win. In fact, the less efficient person always lost, is what I learned more than anything else. So the efficiency, and as someone else said earlier, at my age, I needed something that I could continue to do for the next 10 or 20 years. And it wasn't going to be any type of ground pound. It wasn't going to be any type of stand up and let me throw this technique at you. So it's been an amazing journey for me. I've watched a high schooler kind of go through this journey, and having dragged them to classes in 2 other styles when he was 8 and then when he was 13 or 12 for a couple years, this is a place that I don't have to drag him to, which is kind of interesting to me. So that just says something to me just all by itself, where I'm not the one going like, all right, you need to be ready at 5:15, we've got to leave by 5:30, your class starts at 6 o'clock. None of that happens in this style. So not only do I love it, but I see my son enjoying it a lot too. So it's been a fantastic journey. Hopefully I can learn to do more in the future and be more efficient and compete, kick everybody's ass in here because I'm super competitive. That's why I'm here.